Ooh, it is high humidity here today. 49%. You can feel it. This part of the country where I live, usually it's 35%. Not very good for guitars. Today is actually really good. So, getting back to this K guitar that I am in the process of. On the last video, I removed the bridge, so that has to be remounted. And I think I am going to use the original bridge. It's kind of a classic look. So the saddle on it needs to be remade. It's all boogered up. So that's easy. I'm going to make a new saddle for that. I'm going to clean this up. It's a little rough how they sanded it. It's really rough. So I can make this look really nice. You know, this all needs to be cleaned up. All the finish, all the glue, exactly laid out where this bridge is going to be, and then glued in place. I'm not going to put the screws back in it. That's just something they did at the factory, I believe, as a sort of an insurance policy. But I don't think it needs it. You know, if you use a good glue straight to wood, we should be okay with that. But the first thing I need to do is do a little work on the interior of this guitar, and I'll show you what's going on inside. Okay, we're gonna go take a look inside of this guitar. Pardon me, she says, as I drink. Okay, so several things going on here at once. Let me get another shot. Hold on a second. So what's going on here inside is the main issue is that bridge plate. Let's see if I can focus it here. Okay, I think you can see that bridge plate. I believe it's made out of spruce, so it's pretty soft, and this laminate top, if it wants to bend, it's going to pull that spruce with it. Although I don't know why it would be spruce with a laminate top. Makes no sense. I don't know, maybe it's some other kind of wood, but it obviously has tweaked. And what I want to do, looking at the issue with the top of this guitar, you can see that got some rock to it, and you know, dipping here, it's actually not too bad here. It's got a little bit of a dip, but the construction of this is such. Okay, so if I were to demonstrate this, let me show it to you another angle. Okay, I think you can see this a little bit better. The way this is braced, it's laddered, braced, and there's 3 braces. So there's one about here, and there's one, you know, about there, and they go from end to end. And there's one back here. It's about in this location. And so there's bracing going this way. There's nothing to stop it from going this way. So what I want to do is take some thin spruce or some kind of maybe I'll use maple, like maple strips here, one there, and I want to go from brace to brace so it's well supported. And then I want to I have some spruce that I'm going to cut some bracing to go. They're going to be tall bracing, kind of match what's in the guitar now. I think it's like 3/4. I'm going to make them 3/8 high, 3/8 high, 3/8 high by 5/16 or 1/4 inch wide. So they'll be a little taller than they are wide, and that'll give it, I'll use a quarter sawn piece, so the grain is going to be working up and down. And I'm going to put one brace, you know, in between these two, and then another piece here. So, you know, basically, it's going to look like a Christmas tree. So I have the bridge cleaned up, the bottom of it flattened out, cleaned up. I have a little more to do. I can see a little shine. I think it's finish, or maybe just some glue. I just want to add this in somewhere in the video. I want to bring up this point on this fingerboard here. Now I have this notched straight edge. It's not a brand name or anything, but it's worked on every guitar I've used it on, as far as the string spacing, not string, fret spacing. On this K, check it out. I can't, there's nowhere, it doesn't quite clear all the frets. It's as far as it'll go that way, as far as it'll go that way, and there's nowhere I can put it that it'll work. Sometimes it's a little whacked and you can move it down one fret and it'll work, and obviously flipping it over, kind of the same deal. It's worse. I thought it was the fret spacing. I checked it out, and you know, with the scale it's right. I don't know. I think I might either modify my, because I do want to put this on the fingerboard to see how flat the fingerboard is. I mean, I could use my eye too, but I just wanted to bring that up. I just thought that was kind of odd. If anybody knows anything about K guitars and scale length and what the hell's going on here with this situation, leave it down in the comments. Love to hear about it. I'd like to learn what's going on there. Seems like most of the glue came off, but I don't know what that is, if it's finish or what. But I'll get this perfectly clean, and then I'm trying to align this. I want to score around the bridge lightly just through the finish, and remove all the finish that's going to make contact between the bridge and the top. Before I do that, I need to remove all the glue residue. Okay, I got a little warm soapy water. Don't get too wet. It's coming right off. Yeah, that dissolves that pretty good. Probably just an old wood glue. That did pretty good. Alright, I'm going to continue with this. Try to get all this glue off here, and then I can just work on removing the finish. I can see this glue is already, look at, just by getting it wet, it's getting all milky. And soft. Yep. What's going on here? Get that. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this glue off the place so it's wrist is flat and I can use my spacer. I'm trying to get all of them off and start getting pretty level. And when I come back and finish, you can do that glue off there. Yeah. I just want to bridge off. So I'm going to glue it back down. So I need to take all the way and start squeezing glue underneath it, or jam in there. Just hold it down. Just hold it back, just hold it back. Alright, you must be still there. I think I can fly enough to work. So I'm going to lay this in here, get it in position, score around the bridge here, and start to remove the fish. humidity's come down, 47%. Okay, now I need to score around this bridge. Be very careful just to score through the finish. You don't want to go through the wood fibers. Wood fibers on the top. It's gonna be easy. There's glue right here. So that is the footprint of the bridge. You can see it's scored. And now I'm just going to go ahead, remove the finish and glue and all the gunk and everything in that footprint. Alright, this is going to take me a while. I don't want to film the whole thing, so I'll bring you back when I get this all cleaned up. Huh? What? Come up here. Get over here. Well, I got that all cleaned up. All the glue's gone. I got this guy all cleaned up. So before I put this on there, in the next video, I will show you all the interior work that is going to be done to hopefully flatten out this top a little bit.